So recently, the update Bremo on this particular platform said Ghana for Oko a town or the northern parts of Ghana, Jibri. There's a conflict be across one and to be across and cophobia be trash and cofor so. Emma, woman muti se krunum no, or mudi and hope on Harry if it's a krunum equal. Now, one of the things you're also learning in all of this is a bra or moko yeno, bibi anomutin to kwanuko so moko yeno. Neighboring town wana a ben money. Unfortunately, no, na a other country a war, na sa neighboring town or other country which is Ivory Coast. Into omunye two basa na omukopie Ivory Coast. Na ufi okrom ekopie obi kro so you become a refugee. So we are learning say one more moko and there are around the numbers of 13,000 to 20,000. Or man said that more specific, but say a bro 13,000 and as within that range. Now omoko and I say Ghana for ya krum for makwa refugees it will be mine. So during that same time, so our country here Ghana and as a minister they were busily talking about the Israel-Palestinian conflict. We'll come back to that. But me no can say no NGO is asked to step in because bibi need to know come here say yenenam social media and ministers or more social media Twitter now church quotation marks be thank you for your cooperation. We are working actively to solve and cooperate kwasi assembly bro for akese. Meanwhile adie wo was some ye me no can say no minister afa car afa plane akwa ko hu the refugees obian koye yetiase ne fight over DSTV ne ade me no ka say no Kevin Taylor ebie ne mani so for things for Ghanaians to know where things actually stand. Yen kwhwe video we ye beto us because it's imperative for us to know exactly what is really going on.
Always have to understand say when issues happen, that is when we have to start asking questions. Say, how can we also help? Now this is the time we need what we call selfless people, the missionaries, the churches, people who basically stand for humanity to show their support. To show, say, it does not matter where we belong. If yenyana nenwakem ana bibi say this because there are lots of children and then they're dangerous, no. There are a lot of Enkwara who are caught in this. Now, what caught our attention is that one particular man on the outreach program and our team and an sorry over the weeks, they have been with these people, and what they have done is they have brought in support. In fact, at a point, the UNICEF had to also come in to help support this honorable man on the outreach team. And then spent almost all the time there to try and find a shelter, clothing, food for anytime catch a Ghana for say and you be able to TV so any social media and also offer a two team. Sometimes you need to go deeper and ask about people and ask about what they do. Now, the Frontier Mission Network, partners, and I say in collaboration with another church, a friend of Zion Community Church. Now, Frontier Mission Network, Zion Community Church, they came together and they are doing marvelous this place. And the reason why we have decided to speak on this is because we want other missions. We want other organizations, churches. There are so many churches in Ghana. They step in and intervene when these kind of things happen. Now, I'm going to show you some of the things. The leader of Zion Community Church, in collaboration with Frontier Mission Network. In fact, the leader of Zion Community Church, your friend, Apostle Dr. Moses Sansa Kujon. Apostle Dr. Moses Sansa Kujon. He is the head pastor. He's an outreach apostola. Most of his Nejuma Odini is in the north. In fact, when you go to the north, the chiefs in the north, because of the outreach program, and in Suya with stream. This is not new to this Zion Community Church, and a Frontier Mission Network. They have been working there in the north and in the most remote areas in the north. In fact, Oko Hamofreno, Enchura, you know, in the northern language, you know, Enchu is water. Hamofreno Enchura, that is water chief. Amut Sino in Sohine. Now, the reason why it's here, Emma Sim 4 and Himfuni Bikra is seen in Sohine and say, when you go there and you count the number of boreholes it is more than even what the government has done. And that is the most interesting thing. And it doesn't end there. This man and his group and his outreach team and his church, you know, they have come together to step in this very difficult moment to save Nkora. Places are UNICEF a difficult, but they are in the middle of this crossfire and trying to give them shelter, trying to give them a place, food, giving them water. This is what we want a humanitarian service to be. Now, this is what is happening there, I'm sure. So, this is the man I'm talking about. He has been in there with his church. And I'm doing this because I want other men of God, other missionaries, other churches to understand that it is not only rosary times and events, and also church say you are reaching out or you are doing the work of God. You need to also, in very difficult moments or times where young people, children, women are going through a difficult times, so that is when you step in. So Apostle Dr. Moses Sansa Kujon is there with his team, and they are supporting hundreds of their displaced women, children, Ebikutankora. And when you sometimes watch some of the scenes, in fact, at a point, they went to meet an old lady, na Obiye Janie Jano, when they were trying to save some of the people in some communities. The man and his group, they went to a villager, and they were asking her, say, what, dear, now we are calling Kwan.
This woman is left here alone. All the people have gone to the south. All the women have gone. All the children are gone. And the men are also gone. And she's here alone. She sleeps here alone. Nobody's here with her. And she's prepared for food. She doesn't know what is going to happen to her in the next few hours. We don't know what is going on. So we have just come to visit them to see how things are going on there.
No, so these serious things are happening up there. And lots and lots of people have been displaced. So people like these, with their outreach program, with their churches, Zion Community Church, Frontier Mission Network, the government is doing its part, but we need the mission. We need people. Now look at the kind of support. In fact, at a point, UNICEF for her, they also did their donations.
But I was told that the government Okay. Mahama Bora, Ambusi Sansa Kunjo. And I watch a Yelba one. The Mokai Bona at DC, the back. My bona. They are born with. Aha, I saw like about the city is right. Yeah. You want to which Japulo is like about Mokai. The walking the Jaima vote. They try and hold the bar now.
First of all, thank you so much for allowing me to visit you today.
So it's reasonable enough for us to start asking or say start busa. What are the mission churches? What are the mission doing? We can't have just one person with his church just go do all this support alone. We as much as the government is doing its part, the church has it lost its sense of responsibility? And I'm not saying say by force to say or so be sorry free now sorry say or ko akobwa imbabawa enembrewa enenkwara intokwe sinti. Majority of them, in fact, majority of inkwara mbrewa omunim what is even going on, but they are always caught in that crossfire. So what has happened to the church? Since Adewe started, and we have not seen even the church try to make a move, try to go in, step in. Only this man and his the partners, the church near Zion Community Church, and then the outreach program, a group from Frontier Mission Network. So this man's church, in collaboration with Frontier Mission Network, they are the people trying to help with the help of UNICEF. And
okay, so since I was sharing, since war the northern parts, Djibouti, Womwa or Mufi, a acronym, a core, Asylum seekers, IvoryCoast, sorry members. Bibri Atwa Intisana Kevintila can the Frontier Mission Network together with the Zion Community Church Omono Mako Amko support. Personally, be whom say are buying PB alcohol, but then we are learning from the foreign minister Kujuta Blakwa say they are engaging with the foreign countries there. So report and now what say Kevintila that is the issue there currently. Now quickly,